Hello, it is I, Andrew, the bearded lady from Hairy Game Lords, and tonight we have been playing this bad boy, Monster Slaughter. Ooh, what do we think? Find out. Hi there, it's Pete the Hipster King here to talk about our thoughts having played Monster Slaughter. We've played it quite 3 or 4 times now, so we kind of know what's going on with it. For those that don't know, basically Monster Slaughter, I really like the way it's packaged. Basically, you get your big box, and it is a big box. It won't fit in your standard Kallax. That's all the minis falling out. That was well thought of. That'll be rearranging later. And you've got your big box like this, and when you unpack it, this is the really clever bit. The base of the box actually is the main part of the board game, which is, again, a bit like some of the other games we've played. This is basically Cabin in the Woods.
For strictly legal reasons, this is not Cabin in the Woods, the board game.
But it is a little bit. So basically, you play a family of 3 monsters. There are a number of different families. I'll show you one of the families. So here are the werewolves. Some absolutely beautiful minis. So there's Daddy Werewolf. You have Mummy Werewolf there. And you've got the little boy Teenage Werewolf there. Teen Wolf, I guess.
Teen Wolf.
Obviously.
Not Teen Wolf.
Not Teen Wolf, because that would be breaking.
Teenager Wolf.
Teenager Wolf. There we go. And your job is activating one of your monsters at a time. You've got to go into the various rooms. When this is made up, you've got all the different walls and doors between them, and you smash doors to get into the rooms. And basically each room has got a pack of cards, and you can search that pack of cards for a group of the standard characters that you would find in a cabin in a woods. So you have got your classic stoner there with his bottle of beer. You have got your jock. There he is. Certainly packing some timber up on the top half there. And then, of course, you've got your cheerleader.
She's pretty hardcore.
She's pretty hardcore. She's one of the toughest characters to get rid of. And your job is to, first of all, search the rooms. So you search through the decks until you find lots of different items. Those items can then be used against the other monsters to prevent them from attacking the various characters. And your job is to try and kill off the different characters, and you get various different points. Somebody else, I'm sure, will tell you a bit more about those mechanics. But I just love how much fun this game is. It's really simple, really easy to pick up. And it's one of those where, halfway through this game, I thought I was absolutely getting caned. Andrew seemed to be storming in front. All the points that I thought I'd laid out ready to get, none of them were coming up. But then in the last couple of turns, 2 really good kills, 2 lucky sets of rolls, and I managed to catch right back up and won it by 2 points in the end. So it was a really close game. We were 4 points difference in total between, each of us were 2 points away from the other person, which in essence is 1 bite of flesh is all we'd have needed to draw level or catch up. So it was a really close game. Brilliant game, lots of fun, and lots of really nice mechanics, which I think the other 2 will talk about shortly.
Hi, Grey Dave here, and yeah, we've been playing Monster Slaughter. Definitely not Cabin in the Woods, the board game, for, as we say, strictly legal reasons. I really like this kind of game where it flips everything on its head, and you're playing the bad guys and trying to kill who are traditionally the good guys. I do quite enjoy games like that. So the way you get points for this is you, as the monster, effectively need to plan out your kills. So you've got a range of different characters, as Pete said, your standard tropes from the movies, and all of them have got little cards like this. So that's the jock, there's the cheerleader, and so on. And basically, you set out those in the order that you think they're going to die during the game, just as they do in your classic horror movies. So obviously, normally the stoner and the geek girl are the last 2 who they're the last 2 to die, or they're the ones that actually escape in the movies. but you have to decide what order the kills are going to happen. And if you get that order correct, you get rewards, so little brain tokens. You also get to decide one character that your family is going after and we're definitely going to kill with the little sniper marks, and you get bonuses for that. Every time you cause damage to a character, you get points for that, and if you're the one that puts in the killing blow, you get points for that as well. So you're just stacking points, but you do get quite a nice little bonus for killing everybody in the right order and being the one to put in the killing blow. You also get just a few extra bonus points for kicking in the doors as you move from room to room. So it's quite a lot of ways to pick up the points, and it's not set that if somebody goes steaming ahead like tonight, Andrew, we thought he was just rolling away with it. Pete was moaning all night, nearly tipped the board up because he was miles behind us. So proper bottom lip wobbler going on. And at the end, he got the last couple of kills in the right order and got a stack of points all of a sudden and ended up just pipping us to the post. So it's a really nice game. Yep, you never know quite who's on top until right at the end. Looks fantastic, and yeah, definitely be playing it again, I think. So definitely one to be looking out for.
Okay, so we've got, you've seen the box, you've seen the miniatures, you've seen about how to plan out your kills. Now I thought I'd show you some stuff about the cards. So when you go into a room, you roll the dice. So you have a whole load of these custom dice, really nicely engraved. Obviously that's not going to happen, but if you get the claw there, then it's a success. And you will go into a room and you will roll a number of these dice depending on your own stats on your family's card. And then for the number of successes, you will search through that room. And so you will draw one at a time cards from that room. Now sometimes those cards will feature a booby trap. Ooh! So as it says, booby trap. And so this will affect you in the room and other monsters that are also in the room as well. So that could happen, and that usually ends your search there and then. Other cards that you may find, so say like I was not the werewolves, but say like I was like, I don't know, zombies, I could find in the room some stuff that would help the victim in a situation. So if, for instance, Hipster King was the werewolf and was going to attack the werewolf and kill that werewolf, attack the victim, attack, say like the stoner, and as Dave says, the stoner and the geeky person's always left. I would say, no, I would think the stoner goes out first. So, if there was an attack going to go on and it looked like the stoner was going to die, then I could play this card that I found, which would give the stoner 3 dice to attack the werewolf with. So effectively, you are stopping, although you're all kind of like creatures, all these monsters from the dark, you can try and stop kills from happening, and so that you can get your kill order right and therefore receive those brain points that give you 3 points per brain that you have. So you can slow down the death and speed up or prolong survival of the victims. That little growl there is our own little werewolf that we have. So also the victims, they come with some. Obviously, they've got their health stats there, but also they all come with their own special ability as well. So the nerdy girl, she comes with the ability to re-roll a negative effect from her little dice. So if it failed, she can re-roll fails. All of them have got different things. So this guy here, the guy with, he's a bit, I don't know, what is he, like a dorky kind of, look at those glasses, oh my word. So this guy here, although he may be a bit of a dork with those glasses, he can punch. So he gets instantly a success and a punch back. So those are the cards, and they work really, really well. So it gives that whole kind of thing of you're not just going in to try and find the victims to kill them, but actually you're searching through the rooms to try and find stuff to stop other players from winning or from getting kills and stuff like that. Also, the rulebook, really nice. Just you know me, I like rulebooks. So lots of great pictures in there. It's not just loads and loads of text. The artwork comes through really well. It's a nice, easy to read rulebook. Quite weighty, but then there's quite a lot going on in the game. And also for replayability, there's a whole scenario booklet as well. So if you get bored of the sort of the basic game, you can then go through a whole load of scenarios. Brilliant. What is not to like about this game? I like it. Guys like it?
Absolutely.
Really love it.
Great game.
Brilliant. Why don't you come in? Well, make way, make way. Make way.
And one of the things I think it's really important to add about Monster Slaughter, it's been around for a while. I picked this up relatively recently. But as we speak, Monster Slaughter Part 2 is currently out now. They've got their Kickstarter on at the minute for an expansion. Comes with a whole new level. The safest place to go when you're in a cabin in the woods.
Only one way in and out. Definitely the safest.
Downstairs into the cellar, into the
Absolutely.
basement.
Makes sense.
Absolutely.
Perfect sense.
Where would you go?
Guaranteed safety.
Party in the woods, monsters are attacking, let's go into the cellar. We'll be safe there. So they're releasing that. Not only that, you get a whole load of extra cards, some extra minis, and if you didn't get the original game, you can pick it up again through the Kickstarter. If, like me, you only got the retail version, you can upgrade your retail version to the full Kickstarter edition, all the extra minis and extra families that came with it, a whole load of extra content, and you can upgrade these wooden doors to really nice plastic ones as well. So
They're not wooden though, are they?
wooden cardboard doors.
There's cardboard wooden
Cardboard.
doors.
You can
Solid
upgrade wooden doors for plastic doors.
Whoa!
What an upgrade!
What an upgrade. Love an upgrade.
Anything for an upgrade.
Definitely.
Kickstarter's got probably, by the time this is live, Kickstarter's probably got 8 or 9 days left. So go and check it out on Kickstarter. Monster Slaughter, absolutely brilliant game. We really enjoyed it.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We love it and we play it lots.
Definitely. We'll be playing again. Lots of different families to choose from. Got to collect them all.
Yeah.
Collect them.
Collect them. Do it.
And remember, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Do it.
Do it now.